Well, apparently my name came up a lot tonight.
The camera's unattended, Sue.
Ben, can you cover for me? Actually, I just want to say that Linda and Mark and Mike, I know they're big on transparency. I'm assuming you guys are too, and that's why I do it, record. I've had over 9,000 hits on my YouTube channel, and I've had many compliments from both sides of the political spectrum. I know Steve, when he doesn't show up, he's happy to see it on YouTube. I believe I do a full meeting. The only time the camera goes off, because I don't want to miss anything, is obviously when we talk a lot and I have to switch batteries. The way I edit it, I do edit it. No, that's after the fact, but I always, and Barbara, if you could back me up this, I always show the entire meeting, because I believe in transparency. I think the council and every public meeting should actually be documented and recorded, because it's one thing reading it in an article, if you all read Red, Bank, Green, and it's one thing about reading it in a press or whatnot. However, you lose the, I think, intent and the feelings and the verbiage. It's more than words. You lose the passion. And I think seeing the passion in all of your work and what you stand for or against actually helps tell the story a lot. And that's my intent. And I personally would love to see videotaping, and I have been asked to videotape stuff for the library. I've videotaped stuff for the charter school, the charter school issue, not exactly the charter school, but however, I think having transparency and having in the digital, having the ability that the people who work 2 or 3 jobs can't sit in this meeting for 2 or 3 hours. The people that are commuting from New York City or commuting home or want to put their child to bed at 7 o'clock can't sit here, but still want to be engaged in everyone's decision and engaged on any debate. So I would think all meetings, not just the town debates or the council meeting. I mean, if I could be everywhere, I would, but I think all meetings or committee meetings should be documented. We have, it's simple. It doesn't cost me anything to do this. I don't get paid to do this. Actually, it was Zipperidge's idea. I'll give credit due. Councilman Zipperidge, when you were running against Grace Kangemi, you videotaped. So I would love to see it from the school board, to committee meetings, to anything. And if anyone says they want to videotape it, people have asked me for future events, I'll do it. Of course, if I'm around. Mayor knows I now have other commitments. However,
I can spend more time with your other commitments. You're a very lucky person.
Thank you, Mayor. So that's my intent, and I just, again, it's full transparency. It's always, the whole meeting's always out there for anyone to say.
Ms. Viscomi, thank you for your statement. I appreciate that. And full disclosure, I did record council meetings, but they were for my own personal use at that point in time. I did not publish them. But you just made one statement that I wanted a little clarification on. And I do realize that you use two instruments to record these meetings.
Yes, I do.
Is one being live streamed
yes,
through any other social media?
Just Facebook, live stream, and one will be put up through YouTube.
Okay. But you also said that you do edit it. And in the spirit of transparency on both sides of this dais, I just wanted to ask you one question, and that is, do you edit before you publish?
Well, you can only edit it before you publish. No, well, I edit both things. Not edit, let me clarify. The one whole meeting, like the meeting from the start of the saluting of the flag till the end when we have to go to close executive meeting or whatever, is always up there. An hour, 2, 3 hours. It might be on YouTube in 2 different segments because it takes a long time to upload that data. The Facebook is live. It's live. There's no editing to be done. It's live. I don't have that. I don't have that much money to get a really cool system. If I do edit something, it's always noted it's edited, and that the full meeting is always out there. And the full meeting is always put out there within 24 minutes. I might do the full meeting first, because I'll run it before I go to bed and let it sit and let it upload, or I might edit something, but the full meeting has always, I will swear at my dog, and anybody knows my dog is one of the most important things.
Your dog doesn't want you to swear.
No, but the full meeting is always up there for the in the spirit of transparency. However, I do believe not everybody's gonna sit through a 2-hour, 3-hour meeting looking for certain sections. If it's about privatizing garbage, I will cut that section and put it up there possibly on Red Bank Green or Asbury Park Press. And I do edit even smaller sections, however, that is smaller sections.
I think you've answered his question. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Mr. Kuo.